Now what they're going to do is they're going to make it difficult for me to sit here. That's another tactic they use a lot. You get run over by this spike thing, you know, if I don't move. So, and the guy in tank top just took off, so maybe I was wrong about that. But it looks like I'm going to have to move anyway. See, sometimes it's, yeah, like kids skateboard or something, you know, if I try to take a nap, some kid will skateboard right around in circles around me, you know, make a lot of noise. Sleep all day long, every day. Yeah. What's going to happen here, you know, I sit down to have a energy drink, and then this guy sits down next to me, right next to me, just in time for the cop to drive by and say I was sitting next to him. That's all day, every day. You know, now I got to get up and move because some guy sitting next to me, and I have to move. It's your tax dollars at work, folks. You know, 17 months, guy not doing anything illegal. You know what I think? I think that's what's driving them nuts. You know, it's sooner or later when you cut off, you got to eat. You know, like I say, you got to, you know, steal a loaf of bread eventually. And it's not an investigation, it's a strategy of a series of annoying occurrences, threats, intimidation, sending people at you to kick you or spit on you or, you know, try to provoke you, like happened 3 or 4 times yesterday in one day. You know, people just got too close, got in my face. One guy almost sat in my lap, started digging around right next to my property. Another guy made a threat. Another guy, you know, tried to provoke a physical confrontation, and they just keep running these guys at you, running them at you, until I guess eventually you know, you go over the edge, you take a swing at one of them. But me, I know what they're trying to do. See, I know what these clowns that they send at me and these yo-yo G-men are doing. You know, they're trying to annoy me. Trying to starve me, trying to make it unbearable to exist, you know. And this is what they do. They go home, they get their good night's sleep, get fat on home cooking, and they drive around their Suburbans that government paid for, you folks out there paid for, spend other people's money, and then they start at it the next day, you know. More than 500 days later, I'm still walking around, haven't done anything illegal, you know. And so they got to keep going. They can do this indefinitely. One agency after another, you know, could just line up, you know. And they got all this phony, false alterations of emails and whatnot, probably saying all kinds of bad stuff. They can go to an employer and say, hey, look, we got all these photos that are suggestive of illegal activity, but obviously they don't prove illegal activity because I haven't done anything illegal, but the employer will think so. They can, there's an infinite number of ways that they can deprive somebody of their civil liberties without, you know, doing it in front of a judge. But back to the point I was going to make is that the website gets as many as 400 visits and page requests per day. They on an average, it's probably around you know, 100, you know, page requests a day, and I solicit emails, you know, to the website. I've never received an email. It wasn't phony, plant, somebody in law enforcement pretending to be somebody else. It wasn't a corrupted file that was intended to disable or corrupt my computer. Zero. And that includes thousands and thousands of page requests. A lot of them from federal authorities, you know, are keeping an eye on things. But out of literally thousands of page requests from the website, never received a single email from anybody. Zero. None. So as far as there's evidence and then there's statistical anomalies that are way beyond improbability, let's say, because the website says clearly, send me an email. You know, if I get the email, I will reply to it. You know, and it just proves that there is no incoming email that isn't set up, plants, phony, illegitimate, illicit, or some form of entrapment or corruption or alteration of my computer. None. Zero. You know, I got an email account through GoDaddy.com. I haven't got any spam in literally 17 months. Not one single commercial solicitation of any kind. And you people out there, you know what that means. You know, you go into your email account, you know, you have to dump the thing every day, you know, because it gets full of spam. Well, how'd you like to get zero? You know, I mean, wouldn't that be nice? GoDaddy.com, their legal department, who answers technical questions, has told me that that's due to their filtering of emails, you know, of spam. And there's a woman named Keena Willis trying to take credit for participating in the hijacking of my email accounts, you know. But if anybody out there ever does want to email me, it's spookthis@gmail.com. Go ahead and try it. You can't, and there won't be a reply because it won't get through. It may show that it's delivered, you know, to you. I'm not sure. How would I know, you know, what actually is displayed to the people that may try? But the only emails that I get, and the only mail I get, is mail and email that they want me to have. Mail that I receive, like I said, statements. Those prove where I was at certain times, and times and locations. Right? So bought a cup of coffee, you know. Bought some DVDs, you know, to record with, or something like that. That mail I will get. But the paychecks, you know, tax refund, outgoing mail, same thing, you know. Outgoing mail, if it's got a job application like a money order in it, it just won't get there. And then I'm out the, like I said, the money order, the postage, the tracking fee, the price of the money order, and the job application is just, you know, sucked up in to the investigative process. Don't you know?